I hear them shouting.
All right, welcome back to the Enhancement Talent. Eric Hornish here, along with the Rob.
Hey, Eric, this is going to be a very, very exciting edition of the Enhancement Talent today.
I'm very excited about it. We've got WWE superstar and a guy that will be in town this Sunday at the Ford Center, Kofi Kingston, on the line. What's going on, man?
What's up, man? How are you?
We're doing great. We love to have guests here on the Enhancement Talent that are in the business. You know, we're talking about the business constantly, talking about the things going on within the WWE. And Kofi, you're always one that people just love to watch. I mean, you do some of the coolest spots I think anybody has ever seen, and they always remember your stuff.
Well, that's my goal when I go out there. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. You know, every time I go out, I always try to give people memorable moments. You know, I'm always trying to think outside the box and do things that are, that I have never seen and things that are cool to me. So, luckily, I've been able to do that on a consistent basis, and hopefully I'll be able to do that going forward.
You do find a way to do that seemingly in a lot of opportunities when I think it'd be difficult to, like a Royal Rumble. I feel like it's hard to stand out sometimes, or a 30-man battle royal, or 30-plus men, however many were in there that day. You do find a way to use your athletic ability to stand out and be remembered when the night is over.
Yeah,
definitely. I mean, you know what? If I can't win it, then I'll definitely make you go home and talk about me. That's like the next best thing.
There you go. And that's really what it's all about, getting your stuff in, I guess, to paraphrase a little bit, right?
Hey, as long as your stuff works, nothing wrong with that.
Sorry. Hey, now, correct me if I'm wrong here, but when you came into the WWE, you kind of came in already with your name and gimmick and everything going right to developmental, didn't you?
Yeah. I was doing the whole Jamaican thing before I even got signed. You know, and I think that's a big part of what got me noticed. It's funny because we were having just like practice matches. I trained up in Boston at Chaotic Wrestling, and my son's pitching a fit here.
Are you home? Is that where you are?
I'm home. I'm on my couch right now. One of the few and far between moments that I actually get to be home. I'm just chilling out.
Where's home?
Yeah.
Where's home?
Tampa, Florida.
Cool.
Awesome, man. And how old's your son?
He is a year old.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I get you, man. I got a 3-year-old and a 2-year-old, so I'm with you.
Yeah, man.
And I got a couch.
It's crazy out the development. He's definitely coming along. He's actually recognizing my action figures now.
Awesome.
Cool. You know,
love it. That's got to be the coolest thing. It's like, that's daddy. You know, I mean, my kids hear me on the radio, but they just think that's normal. So, but to have an action figure, that's cool.
That is cool.
Yeah, definitely one of the perks. But I forgot what I was even talking about.
Hey, that's all right.
Answering a question, but I don't remember what it was.
That's all right. Well, we were talking about you coming in with your own gimmick and your own personality and your own name,
and it's rare.
Yeah,
it's almost never happens.
Definitely, you know, and I think a lot of sometimes even when you come in like off the independent scene, and you keep your name, by the time you get to, like, WWE TV, it's changed completely. And I don't know how I was able to keep, like, everything. You know what I mean? I think a lot of it was that they didn't know that my real name was Kofi. They probably thought that, like, I made that name up.
Okay.
You know? But, it's been really cool to actually keep the same, name. That way, like, the story kind of stays consistent. You know what I mean? And just has, like, different chapters going from being Jamaican to not being Jamaican. You know what I mean? to just general development in general. So I think it's a cool thing, and excited to see where the story goes.
Well, I think that you've been put in so many cool roles. I mean, from being tag team champions with some great folks like CM Punk and R-Truth and even Air Boom. I've got to tell you, that's one tag team I think didn't get its entire run that it should have. I think you guys need another run at that.
You want more Air Boom?
Yes.
Yeah, and I know Evan is he's all healed up and, just kind of waiting for the call. So I guess you never know what the future holds. But, all those tag teams I was on, I had fun and learned so much from all three of those guys. They're all different, with, like, R-Truth. It was just the greatest times of my life. He is so funny. Every time we're in the ring, we're, like, just laughing so hard and having the greatest times. I mean, Evan, we're trying to, myself and him always try to outdo each other, which makes for a great team and makes for a great match for everybody who's watching. And then obviously with Punk, I just learned so much and just got like a lot more confident in the ring with what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? And I a lot of times wanted to, do my best because he was going to be doing his best, and if I didn't, then I'd probably look like 100 times worse than he was. So a lot of cool things, just being involved with all three of those guys, and I've definitely learned a lot from all of them.
You're not going to get in trouble for talking about Punk now, are you?
I guess we'll find out. If I'm not at the show for some reason, then maybe not. But no, I doubt it.
We won't tell anybody.
Can we ask your take on what's going on with him? It's a very, very big issue still in wrestling.
Yeah, definitely, man. As far as like the ins and outs of like what happened, I really don't know. But I think that he is where he wants to be right now. You know what I mean? Just definitely happy. He and I definitely, we still talk almost every day, play words with friends and stuff together, So who knows, man? Who knows? I think a lot of people thought that, that he would be coming back. And I don't know if he would come back or if he don't. You just never say never with WWE. And, if he does come back, I think the WWE universe would definitely be happy and excited and, just accepting, I guess. But
I think he'll be back.
I have no idea. A lot of the times when we talk, we don't even talk about wrestling. So, I'm just as much in the dark as a lot of other people, surprisingly.
I gotcha. All right, man. Well, here's what we like to. We'd like to play a little game with you today because we're big fans and we want you on the next level here. So we're gonna do a little thing called Book Kofi to the Next Level. If you don't care, Rob and I have come up with our own ideas and we're gonna get you to the next level. You can choose one of our ideas if you want, or you can say you're both stupid and here's what I'm gonna do. But here's what we've kind of come up with. Rob, do you want to start?
Sure. Here's what I think will definitely get Kofi to the next level, Eric. I'm glad that you asked. Basically, here's what I would do to get Kofi to the next level. Not that he's doing poorly right now.
No, not at all.
But one thing that you could do is, I think the big story right now, aside from Punk, is people are still up in arms about this Undertaker and his surprising loss to Brock Lesnar, which I'm assuming, did you have any idea that was going to happen at WrestleMania?
No idea. Nope, definitely. I was in the dark like a lot of people, and when I saw it, I was sitting there, I'm like, oh, the ref is definitely, like, someone's going to run down the ramp and, like, reverse the decision, because they left it in silence.
Yeah.
Right. It was done so well. Like, no music played. There wasn't, like, any, like, overacting or theatrics. Everyone was just, like, in silence watching and just waiting. And then all of a sudden, like, as time kept going by, you realize it was actually happening. Like, I never thought the streak was going to break. But like I just said earlier, you never say never when it comes to WWE.
Well, here's my idea. Because everyone's all sympathetic and pissed that Brock beat Undertaker, here's what you do. You come out one night, Raw, whatever, and you say that you're glad Brock beat the streak. In fact, you wish you were the man to have done it. And if you could beat him again, you could. And I say you go for 21-2 is your new gimmick. 21-2.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I say, and that's the thing. People want to like Kofi because he's very colorful. He's very vibrant. He does the boom, boom, boom. The kids clap their hands. He does all the flips and the moves that people remember. People want to like him. But I'm telling you, we've got a heel in the making. The gimmick is 21-2.
Nice.
I think you might be onto something. It sounds. I could see that on T-shirts. 21-2.
That's great. You know what? It's funny. We didn't even talk to each other about this ahead of time of what we were going to pick. But I'm making you a bad dude too. All right.
Really? You're turning him heel?
Here's mine. Okay. Right now, RVD is back. I want to team you with RVD for a couple weeks. Okay.
Oh, those would be some awesome matches.
I want you guys to team together. I want you guys to try to outdo each other with big moves. Right. Until finally he's just trying to outdo you too much. And you get mad and you're done. You're done with it. You turn on RVD, you refuse to do your high-risk moves, and you only want to do mat wrestling from now on, and you rename yourself Mr. No Risk Kofi Kingston. Because you don't want to put your body on the line for the fans because it's never got you anywhere. See, there you go.
I see you guys have put some thought into this. Huh? Those are actually both pretty good ideas. The whole safety first T-shirt.
Exactly. That's perfect.
I think they're both money, man. I think they're both money.
Next level.
Kofi safety first Kingston.
I love it.
No, Mr. No Risk.
going off like the bottom rope instead of the top rope.
Perfect.
Like Santino style. You
Absolutely.
know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So we're recording this now. It's Thursday morning. We know you're going to be in Evansville Sunday. Do you have any stops in between?
So I will be, I think, in Toronto Friday, then Louisville on Saturday. Because like 24 hours ago, I had no idea what I was doing. That's why I'm kind of like going through, but I just found out like through like text. Someone texted me to like ride with them, and I had no idea where we were going.
Who you riding with?
Toronto on Friday, and then Louisville Saturday, and then we'll be there in Evansville on Sunday.
So who's texting you? Who are you going to be riding to these shows with?
I don't know. Titus O'Neil has been texting me.
I interviewed him earlier today. I interviewed Titus, spoke to him earlier.
Oh, did you really? Yeah.
He was telling me not to pet.
Or did he just bark the whole time?
He was telling me not to pet Mark Henry.
Yeah.
So is he one of your buds? Is Titus like one of your close friends behind the scenes?
Yeah, Titus. I like his. I just like his attitude. He's always trying to get better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, he and I, when we get in the ring, it's a very easy story to tell. You have like he's just a beast. Like I don't think he even knows how strong he is. So when I go up against a guy like that, I just love to to tell that story in different ways and make him look like a monster. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And not that like he needs much help, because all you have to do is kind of look at him and listen to him talk. And but Titus is a new guy. He's coming along ever since him and Darren broke up. He's been trying to do his singles thing, and
broke up.
We'll see. We'll see where it goes. I think he's doing a great job so far.
That's right, and that's kind of cool now. It's got to be cool that people are coming to you for advice. I mean, now that you've been there a little while, you're almost kind of one of the veterans in the locker room now, aren't you?
I know. It's really weird to like think about that, because the other day I was looking around and like a lot of the people who I came up with, actually, like someone sent me something on Twitter. This day, I think 6 years ago, you were in a tag match. It was you. I don't even know who I was teaming with. I think it was like me, Punk, Jimmy Wang Yang, and like Jesse against like Shelton. I don't know, but like 5 other guys like that are no longer. I'm like the sole survivor of all these guys.
I was gonna say, was Festus anywhere to be found in that match, or just Jesse? Was Festus anywhere to be found? I don't remember Jesse doing much.
I would imagine that he was, because Jesse and Festus kind of go hand in hand. But I don't know. I'm not 100% sure.
Wow.
But I just know, like, looking at that tweet, like all those guys, like there's such a turnaround here, like in WWE. Like people are here one day and then like the next day they're gone. So I guess I'm just fortunate to be like to be still here and still actually loving what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So
you worked for it, man.
Very, very grateful for that.
Enjoy it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, I got one question I always like to ask these guys, because I love when I'm watching interviews and people ask this question. Do you have like a memorable road story from traveling around with the guys, or any sort of funny story? Several. I mean, many of them which I can't mention, but I will say that give us one of those.
Traveling with Hornswoggle has had given me several stories of just like in the hotel room and just like being just stupid. And every time we come in the hotel room, we always like whoever gets the room gets like the key card to open the room. And as soon as we go in and put our bags down, we throw the key card at each other like ninja stars. You know what I mean? And it's like, we think it's funny, but it's really, really dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Because like if thing hits you in the eye, like you are injured, and then you have to explain to Vince that, me and Hornswoggle were playing ninja stars in the hotel room. Sorry, I lost my eyes. But yeah, it's just great times every single time. We get together, and now with him and El Torito have like united a feud over the past few weeks. I think it's great.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah,
see you in a real angle.
Yeah.
I dig
awesome.
it.
Yeah.
Well, dude, I think that first of all, let's say we've got to include that in the safety first angle. We've got to see some hotel keys being flung and Kofi stepping in. Safety first.
He puts on goggles.
Yeah, but no, I love that, and I love the fact that you're going to be in town, because I always love watching you work, and against a couple of guys, Biggie and Damian Sandow, who are awesome too. I think this Sunday is going to be a great show. We'll be there at ringside. We'll be the very loud and annoying ones. And we will be cheering you on for sure, Kofi. Thanks for joining us today, man.
Kofi, thank you.
Well, definitely, yeah. Thanks for having me on the show. It's always okay to be loud and annoying. You know what I'm saying? You've earned that right. You've earned the right to be entertained. You know, so I always tell everybody who wants to come out and see us, come out and be entertained. You know, you owe that to yourself. And like we had mentioned earlier, it is the best value in entertainment, and we all look forward to putting on a great show.
All right, Kofi, thank you so much for joining us. We look forward to seeing you on Sunday, buddy.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
You know, SOS, I hear them shouting.